Hello everyone, my name is Shivam. I'm going to be talking a little bit about data science for all those of you who do not have any background knowledge in it. So a little bit about myself. I'm a graduate of the University of Toronto and Brock University. I graduated with a Bachelor's of Science in Computer Science. I had a specialization in my major, which is in Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning. I also did a lot of graduate level courses in my fourth year, and I have finished the Stanford University's certificate program in machine learning and data science, and I've made a lot of cool games on GitHub. For example, the Pac-Man AI, where the Pac-Man is guided by an AI bot, and additionally, I've also worked with Google and Uber on a few projects related to neural networks, which is a part of data science. And now I'm also working with Crossover on a lot of projects in with a lot of their clients, right? So let's to understand data science, let us try to figure out what data science actually is, right? So it is that branch of science which deals with the oblivious. Not everything is known to us, not everything we can memorize, not everything is possible to predict, right? So what data science does is that it takes all the past information, whatever knowledge you can get, or it considers all, or in fact, a lot of the factors to make a good enough decision so that we can have a good enough answer and make a good enough decision in our daily scheme of things, right? More often than not, patterns are not always vocal or explicit. Sometimes we have to decipher them ourselves to make a good enough decision and to convert that information in our brain, right? So let's say you go to an ice cream store and you have to choose between a vanilla ice cream and chocolate ice cream. Well, you start thinking that, you know, I like both ice creams and how do I pick one? Then you consider factors like the cost of each of the ice creams, or you consider your friend's recommendation, or you consider the fact that this one's more chocolatey or more preferable by a lot of its customers, and then you make a good decision, saying that okay, now you're satisfied with the choice you've chosen. That's exactly what data science does, but in a much bigger level. And some of its real life usages are in Netflix, for example. When you open up Netflix and it recommends you a bunch of movies and series, it's because it takes track of all the past movies or series you watched, and it gives you the next set of relevant series that you might possibly watch and probably enjoy even, right? And in banks, it's used, for example, if your card is never used at 3 a.m. In the night, so banks would inform you that somebody's using your card, and you would therefore be protected from theft. And in Google Maps, for example, you want to travel to a destination. Because of data science, it's able to give you a good enough estimate within plus or 5 minutes of range that this is the time it's going to take you to reach, right? So the applications of data science are numerous, and we cannot actually we can actually count them on how many there are. So what's the process of data science like, right? So how does it work, and what what's the algorithm behind all of it? In essence, it's basically 6 stages, right? You start with the discovery, that is, you find out what are the data points you need, what are the factors you have to consider. Then you prepare the data, that is, you filter all the outliers, all the bad data values, all the values that can affect the data in a bad way. Then you plan, that is, which algorithm do you want to use? Do you want to use regression analysis? Do you want to use machine learning, or do you want to, and then you build the entire code, and you operate on it, which gives you a good enough decision for your client, and then you communicate that information to the person henceforth, right? So a key concept to understand this is variation and variability. Variation is basically how spread the data values are from the mean. As you can see from these pictures, the curve with the blue, the curve with the yellow has the highest variance, sorry, has the lowest variance because it is the least spread out from the mean. And the curve with the blue has the highest variance because, all the values are really scattered from the center. And in the future, we will probably be learning about how to implement these algorithms and how to implement variation and variability in multiple things. And we also learn about the difference between accuracy and precision, and how data science applies to these two concepts similarly but in different ways. All right, see you next class.